Well, folks, we are back for another episode of the 323 Bourbon Library podcast. And if you remember way back when, before we started the podcast, I put a poll out there with 3 bottles and asked people to vote on what they wanted to see as the very first bottle we opened on the 323 Bourbon Library podcast. Episode 1, everybody voted. Not everybody, but number 1 was William LaRue Weller 2025 release. But honestly, a close second was this bottle, the Heaven Hill 22-year-old. We're going to pop it. We're going to review it. Before we get into it, I thought it would be very interesting to give a little information about what is this bottle. So, this is Heaven Hill Heritage Collection, and it's one of the most prestigious, highly sought-after annual American releases launched by Heaven Hill. It showcases the incredible depth of what Heaven Hill's massive inventory can bring. It focuses on hyper-aged, ultra-premium expressions of the distillery's 6 traditional mash bills. The crown jewel of the lineup is this bottle, the 2026 Heaven Hill 22-year-old bourbon. So, background on this thing, the liquid inside this bottle was distilled all the way back in 2003. Specifically across batches from February, July, and August of that year. Heaven Hill pulled a total of 270 barrels from the 5th and 6th floors of Rickhouse Y on their campus. Over more than 2 decades, Kentucky's intense seasonal temperature swings battered these barrels, causing an immense amount of evaporation known as angel share and deeply concentrating the flavors. After accounting for casualty barrels, many, I guess, had completely dried up over 22 years.
I'm sure.
Only 188 barrels remained viable for this blend. Because it spent 22 years in charred New American oak, this bourbon is incredibly dark, rich, and wood-forward. Unlike some ultra-aged bourbons that turn into bitter, over-oaked sawdust, master distiller Connor O'Driscoll and his team managed to preserve a heavy caramelized sweetness. It is bottled at a massive barrel proof of 129.2 proof, non-chill filtered, and whiskey critics have praised it as a hammer of a bourbon. Now I'm intrigued. Viscous and syrupy, bursting with dark cherry, pipe tobacco, leather, and deep vanilla. So launched in 2022, Heaven Hill Heritage Collection was created to serve as a sister lineup for the distillery's famous Parker's Heritage Collection. While the Parker's Heritage line has released every fall, focuses on unique innovations, experimental finishes, and charity, the Heaven Hill Heritage Collection, released every spring, focuses on tradition and extreme age. It is designed to spotlight what Heaven Hill's core whiskey styles taste like when pushed to their absolute aged limits. Heaven Hill is one of the very few historic legacy distilleries that produces all 6 major styles of American whiskey. The Heritage Collection rotates through these 6 mash bills. So number 1, a standard rye-forward bourbon of 78% corn, 10% rye, 12% malted barley. A wheated bourbon, 68% corn, 20% wheat, 12% malted barley. A rye whiskey, 51% rye, 35% corn, 14% malted barley. We're back to wheat with a wheat whiskey, 51% wheat, 37% corn, 12% malted barley. A corn whiskey of 81% corn, 10% rye, 9% malted barley. And last but not least, a malt whiskey, my least favorite, a 51% malted barley, 37% corn, 12% rye. A hallmark of the Heritage Collection is its packaging and transparency. Each bottle comes in a signature premium blue box, and the labels are highly detailed, explicitly breaking down the exact distillation dates, the specific rickhouses, the floors the barrels came from, and the percentage breakdowns of the barrels used. So to date, in this Heritage Collection, we mentioned it came out in 2022. First edition was a 17-year-old Kentucky straight bourbon at 118.2 proof. The second edition in 2023 was a Kentucky straight corn whiskey at 20 years old, 115 proof. The third edition in 2024, a Kentucky straight bourbon, 18 years old at 120 proof. Fourth edition in 2025, Kentucky straight wheat whiskey, 19 years old, 100 proof. I think we tried that.
We did. That was very good.
And last but not least, this year, another Kentucky straight bourbon in 2026, the oldest yet at 22 years, and also the highest proof yet, 129.2 proof. Let's get into this fucking bourbon.
Wild.
And try it.
Wild.
Great packaging. Let's get it out of its coffin and see if it'll resurrect some souls.
It's pretty.
It's a nice bottle.
It's just pretty.
It's a good bottle. For those that haven't seen it, it is classy. I like that they put the label on crooked. It's just, let's get this thing popped open here.
Is there not a pull tab on it?
It's just buried.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I got a little nail, I think.
So they're not always bourbons. They're
No,
goes through
last
there.
year's was the wheat whiskey. Which
Wheat
was,
whiskey. They've done 3 bourbons and a corn whiskey and a wheat whiskey. Leads me to think that maybe this year or next year, 2027 might be the rye or
the malted, the least of your favorite.
I know.
or the wheated bourbon.
Oh, okay.
It could be a wheated bourbon, the rye, well, maybe standard rye forward bourbon. Which one is this one on the this could be the standard rye forward bourbon. Probably is actually. Yeah, so I don't think they've done a wheat whiskey, the wheated bourbon, and they haven't done the malted whiskey yet. Or the rye. So coming up.
There we go. Tab keeps on breaking, but I got it.
Still hard to open.
There we go.
Oh, perfect. Let's get the pop on this thing.
Let's
See if
hear
it's
that
any good.
pop.
That's a nice pop.
A little squeaky. All right.
Okay.
Haven't had a 22-year-old in a
Let's
while.
see what we get on this in your life.
In a while.
Oh, in a while. Oh, so dark color.
I mean, as you'd expect for 22 years.
Yeah, you expected to get it. I'm really curious about the viscosity of this thing. 129.2 proof. I'm expect non-chill filtered.
For those that can't see, we're swirling our glasses.
If it's leggy, she's taking her time.
Yeah, because I don't see too much.
There she goes.
Yeah, it took a while, though.
It's
Like,
very
it just stuck to the glass, right?
I wonder what that means.
Right? It did just stick to the glass and nothing
It
was
just hung
happening.
there. It didn't start dripping down. Oh man,
Those that know, please let us know what that means.
potent nose,
Oh, man. Yeah, that's intense.
He's sweet.
leathery, deep oak,
Absolutely.
very rich vanilla on it, like a aged vanilla. Jesus,
Great nose. I mean, as you'd expect.
This
I mean, how
thing's-
can this not be a banger?
Should have put this under a brown paper bag and see if we can.
Oh, I know, right? The great equalizer.
so this one is the 78 10-12 mash bill. Yeah,
12%.
who knows?
malted barley.
This could end up in a banger or bust later.
Right. I mean, that's
Just because it's open doesn't mean it can't make it into another episode down the road.
Absolutely.
Delicious.
You want to dive in on the nose or the taste?
I want to just dive in. Great nose.
I mean, yeah, it smells. And now, about 14 minutes later, the legs appear on the glass.
Right.
It is very oily. It is taking its time and dripping down the side of the glass. I'm going to try it.
See the faces of these guys if you're not on YouTube.
Whoa. It's like Mike Tyson came out with his fucking gloves on.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. And then after that wave.
Whoa.
Straight punch to the throat, and then
Euphoria.
waves of sweetness.
Oh yeah.
On a bourbon, I usually get the sweet first and then the spice after. This one is immediate spice and punchiness, and then amazing sweetness in the mid to late palate.
Amazing sweetness.
Easily the best product I've tried from Heaven Hill.
Yeah, no, easily.
Think of all their
And
lines:
that-
Elijah
and
Craig,
yeah,
Rittenhouse,
oh yeah.
the Parker's Heritages that I've had, Bernheim.
Larceny. The list goes on
Yeah,
with Heaven Hill.
yeah. This is
I mean,
incredible. What was the MSRP on this thing? I don't remember what the MSRP.
250.
$250 on the MSRP.
Yeah.
All day long.
Well, I mean,
You're not going to find it for.
They could have
$250 maybe.
charged $500 MSRP, and it would have been worth every penny of that.
Yeah, you think about that, right?
Yeah.
In an earlier episode, we talked about Dickel putting an 18-year-old out there, 90 proof, for $500.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
Yeah.
I would say this would be something that
Worth the $500.
is well worth. I'm glad it's $250.
Yeah, all day.
Yeah.
I mean, and the secondary market proves that, right?
What's it
Where
going on
it's
secondary
Probably
for?
$750, I think. But even that is sure. It's a crazy amount of money. This is stupid money. This is something.
If you
No one should be buying bourbon for $750 unless you have the means, I guess, and you're incredibly well off.
This drinks. I say this occasionally. It's a statement pour.
Absolutely.
It's a special occasion. It's a flex pour. If you're like around a bunch of bourboners, you're like, I'm going to slap my flex pour on the table.
Absolutely is.
It's incredible.
This is a celebratory pour. This is your kid.
Just turned 22 years old and you're going to crack a 22-year-old bourbon?
That's right.
That, I mean, your kid gets married.
They're not going to
right?
like it, probably, because
Yeah, I
they're
know.
22
No,
and
they'll
won't
hate
appreciate
They'll
it.
hate
But
right. I mean, these are for you anyway. It's not for your
yeah,
your
22-year-old kid. Speaking of,
even though your kid getting married, they'll probably still not be into it.
we might,
But,
hey, stay tuned. That might be an episode. I got a 21-year-old kid
yeah, I know you said.
about to be 20, well, in a year, be 22. Maybe I'll make him drink this
Right?
on his birthday.
There you go.
Watch his face
Yeah.
suck in like a Harrison Ford movie.
And just
Back
like
in the
Where's my
80s.
White Claw?
hate this amazing pour.
The combination of leather and sweetness is perfect for a high age bourbon.
Tobacco notes. Sweet tobacco notes I get on this.
Yeah. Well
You
done.
definitely get that leather and tobacco feel on it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But the really cool thing about this bottle is some of those hyper aged bourbons, 18, 20, not a lot of 22 years out there, but 18 to 20 year old, there's quite a few. They tend to lose a lot of the sweetness.
Sweetness, yeah. Uh-huh.
This retains all that
Absolutely
sweetness.
does.
And it still has all those hyper aged leathers, tobacco, char, barrel notes, barrel spice.
Wow.
Still has the vanilla, still has the creaminess. Whoa.
Wow.
Listen, I know a lot of folks voted for this to be the number one bottle we reviewed. I'm glad we didn't wait too long to get to it.
I'm glad too.
This thing's ridiculous.
And for me, I mean, this is absolutely bottle of the year contender, and I don't even know well, maybe a close second would be that 14-year Jack Daniels batch 2. I just
This
love
is it.
that.
This is for
But
sure making it on my no questions
This
asked
is-
bottle of the year contender list,
Yeah.
This is amazing.
which I think there's about 7 on that no questions asked so far.
7.
7, yeah.
You do open a lot.
There's a handful of others that are on the we'll wait and see.
Top
We'll
20?
see. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
If we
the
need
wild
a-
card.
Yeah, wild card round.
Wild
Honorable
card round.
mentions.
I feel like
Honorable mention, yeah.
if you have to be on the wild card, you didn't make it. Crazy. This is a crazy pour.
I bet the other two are sad they're not here today.
Yeah, there's a few other friends that we'll have to get them to try it later. But man, what are your thoughts? Any last final thoughts on this thing?
I mean, it almost, you're at a loss for words almost because it's so beautiful and so intense. Yeah.
it's stunning.
Great
Yeah, it is
expression.
stunning.
Honestly, it's a little for me. Sorry, I interrupted
It's a great
you.
expression of like a classy high end bourbon.
Yeah,
Great expression. Just sweet. It's well balanced.
I frankly did not expect it to be this good. I thought it'd be good, but I didn't expect it to be this good. This is up there with like, I don't know, pick any of your high end releases,
Any.
and this is right there with them competing. It's too bad it's a once a year thing, and they only maybe next year it's going to be a rye, and then we're going to have to dream about this one for a while.
I will be dreaming about this.
Now here's the question: are you going to open your bottle of it? I know you got a bottle.
I mean,
of it.
not for a while. I just had this.
All right.
Now it's the celebratory bottle. Now
Yeah, you
I
gotta
can
save it.
Now I can, wait for that occasion.
Shane's opening his bottle
Force.
when his kid turns 20.
Right, exactly.
21
Exactly.
years
Gets
from now.
married.
Yeah. 20, when my son's 22, which is 21 years, that sounds good. We can wait. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know if I would do that, but wow, it's incredible. I'm a little bit stunned. I didn't think it would be that good.
It's hard to be stunned, isn't it?
Yeah.
From trying so much, it's hard to be stunned.
Let to put it in perspective. How many weeks in the year are there? 52.
52.
I think I open somewhere between 3 and 5 bottles a week all year long. So we're somewhere in the neighborhood of 150 to 250 bottles a year that I open personally.
Go on. That's not the whole sentence.
That sounds dumb. It's just saying it that way. This is maybe one of the most memorable opens of recent memory where I'm like, fuck. Okay, Jesus.
Yeah.
So the hype was real. Like it was lots of hype around this bottle.
There is too.
Lots of hype, hard to find. I don't know how many bottles there were that they released for it across the portfolio or country or whatever.
Not many bottles
Well,
live up to
you
it either.
said 178, I thought, barrels.
188.
188. I thought 178 made it. Maybe it was 188. So
They started with 270.
Okay.
Ended with 188.
188. 188. Say we're at
100 bottles a
100,
barrel,
right?
maybe because
I'd
it's
say.
old.
I'd say.
You're not going to get
No,
younger
no,
bourbon.
no,
You
no,
get
no.
200 plus.
Absolutely.
So say an average.
Call it 100, right?
So what about 18,000
Bottles.
Excuse me, 18,000 bottles.
Is-
19,000 bottles, maybe.
Yeah, let's
Is
round
it
up to
19,000? 19,000 would be a lot.
188 times 100.
188 times 100.
Just take the 2 zeros and add it to the 188. 1888.
18,800.
18,800.
Yeah,
Is
so
it 1,800 or 18,000?
18,000, sorry. 18,800. So let's just round up, say roughly 19,000.
19,000 would be a lot for a special
Yeah.
release.
I mean,
It's got to be less than 100 then per.
I wonder if I could quickly find that on the internet. How many
Yeah.
bottles were released?
We can clip this, right?
Yeah. Just pull it up here.
Let's see.
Because that seems like too much for a special release.
Math's right.
Yeah.
It just seemed like too much.
It does.
They released approximately somewhere between 15,000 to 18,000 bottles.
That is a lot, actually, for a special release.
Yeah.
So
And
it
it's
might be
still hard to
more
find.
available. I mean, that's probably why it's going for $750 instead of $1,500.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's not super
Because it's hard to get, but not
unattainable.
unattainable.
Yeah, if you're
right?
willing to pay the money, then
18,000
you
is a
can find it, I think.
lot of them. Wow.
Sure.
Let's
That's
see what-
something I'm absolutely going to be on the lookout for to get another at a reasonable
Let's
price,
see what Breaking Bourbon says.
if possible.
What's reasonable?
That's
For
a
you.
good question.
Yeah.
My wife might see this eventually,
Yeah, exactly.
so let's
So,
not
so
talk
Let's
about
not go
that.
there.
suggested retail on this was $319.
No, it isn't. $319.
$319.99. $320.
I didn't even pay that, wife. So you'll be happy with me. $319.
$319.
Wow. I mean, it's worth it.
I also did not pay that.
Oh, I know.
I paid $300.
Oh,
I have 2 bottles.
you son of a. Well,
I paid
It's-
$300 for one of them. Yeah.
so you pay. Yeah. Anyway, worth it
All day long.
all day long.
I'd pay $500 for that
I
in a
know.
heartbeat.
I mean,
That's a
I
great
definitely wouldn't, wife.
bottle. No. My wife has given up on trying to rein me in on bourbon purchases.
Yeah.
But man, incredible pour. Let us know in the comments. Have you seen it in the stores? Have you had an opportunity to try it or purchase one? I would say it's definitely, as Shane mentioned earlier, in contention for one of the best bourbons of 2026. And yeah, wow.
I'd be excited to, or I'm interested to know what maybe your viewers would pay for a bottle like this. Maybe after this review or before this review, they've seen it around. What would you pay for this? Right?
So I'm firmly in the camp of there are people that won't pay more than $100 a bottle.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure.
And then there are people that are very open to paying more than $100 a bottle. I don't know if there's a middle ground. I don't know if there's a group
There
that's
is.
like, I'm only going to pay up to $250. Right? Because I think it's a slippery slope at
It's
that
so
point.
slippery.
If
It's
you're
so
like,
slippery.
you got to like set a hard line where you're like, I'm only going to buy sub $100 bottles. Nothing's worth more than $100. But I think once you go over and you're like, okay,
Once you've crossed the threshold, it's over.
there's not like a middle ground from 100 to 150 or 150 to 250. There's probably not. There's definitely some people that are like, I'm not paying $1,000 for a bottle.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. But I hear
That's
less about
ridiculous.
that than I hear a lot of people like, I'm not paying up to $100. And I get that. Right.
Yeah. They're like, there's no level of bourbon that'll be better than $100 that I can get for
Yeah.
blah. Insert your favorite bourbon here. Right.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true when something like this comes along.
There-
But
yeah. I'm in the camp that is like, I don't want to drink anything less than $100. Not because for
we
the
know,
money.
we know your
No,
camp.
no.
We know.
There are phenomenal bottles that are less than $100.
Absolutely.
And I love those too. But there are high dollar bottles out there, and in some instances, they're freaking worth it.
Yeah, this
Oh,
one
for
is.
sure.
They're worth the money for it, right? They could have gone out and MSRP'd this at
500.
Easily.
Easily.
Wild Turkey used to not MSRP things $150. I think was their max, maybe.
Yeah.
Now their latest release is a $400 MSRP.
400. Yeah. Yep. It is.
So people are starting to flex up there with their high age, whatever's limited releases. Because, on the secondary, they'd rather maybe make some of that money versus see it be made on the secondary, potentially.
I mean, I actually like that train of thought.
Yeah.
That they just raise their prices, so that the secondary market doesn't take it.
Buffalo Trace hasn't done it yet. They're still MSRP and all the BTAC at $125, $150.
pimp out their stores to push their Fireball so that they can get the you can get this allocated bottle.
You got to get 37
price.
cases of Traveler's whiskey to get you a George T. Stagg.
Let's not even
On
get
the next
started with
episode,
Travelers.
we'll-
Buffalo Trace, I love you, but
Yeah, Traveler sucks ass.
Travelers.
It does.
Traveler full. Have you had the full?
Oh, yeah.
I almost brought the full proof to do the brown bag.
I
I almost did it. I almost did it to see, but I wasn't that
He
mean.
couldn't do it.
We could do it later.
I wasn't that mean.
Never know. Maybe see it in the later. It's not a good bourbon, in my opinion. I don't talk shit about bourbons very often.
No, neither do I.
That one is that one is not worth the money.
I don't know. Yeah.
It's just hot brown. Anyway, we're digressing here.
Yeah.
We'll wrap this thing up, and we'll see you. Please like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what your thoughts are. Heaven Hill 22-year-old. Is it one you're chasing? We'll see you very soon for another episode on the 323 Bourbon Library podcast. Cheers.